Ooh, hello, DJs. Welcome to Degenerate Takes Sunday Fun Day update. I, of course, am the Brofict one, AJ, on this beautiful Sunday, May 29th, 2022. Happy Memorial Day weekend to all of you degenerates out there, and thank you to everyone for their service. We do truly appreciate it. I'm a lot, not a, I mean, yeah, we got a lot going on in sports right now. What am I even talking about? Indy 500 is going on right now. We have game 7 of the NBA action going on. CocaCola 600 today, some baseball's even on if you want to bet on that, but that's a little rough here on Sundays, but we'll get all into that and a lot more. First, of course, I do want to dive into a couple of yesterday's games that caught my eye. Let's go ahead and get that. Wrong one. Here we go. Hurricanes Rangers last night. Rangers coming out swinging 5-2 at home, taking the win there. Should have second guessed myself there. Obviously, was going through a little bit about yesterday about how to take this game, how to handicap this game. The over did hit, thank God. That the parlay with the line and the total did not. Shesterkin, I mean, his save percentage is what, 0.949. That's fucking stupid. He's unbelievable at what he does. Stands on his head all the time. I swear to God, he's going to get neck cramps eventually. But hey, shout out to Shesterkin. This game, it goes to game 7. That's going to be played tomorrow, Monday, May the 30th. And that's going to be at the Hurricanes. That'll be a fun matchup. And we'll talk about that tomorrow a little bit more in depth, how I'm thinking about that game, how I'm going to bet that game, what's really going on. Just want to go ahead and give a live update. The Indy 500 today obviously took Scott Dixon. And, who else did I take? Not obviously I took Scott Dixon. I just honestly didn't wake up early enough to get these picks out. I did take Scott Dixon. And Will Power. I took Will Power as kind of my more long shot. Scott Dixon, I got him at a pretty okay price at plus 400. Looks like we're dealing with Will Power at plus 1800. I mean, we can go ahead and check the live lines real quick. If this book has live lines, they do not like doing live lines sometimes for races. Oh, and this takes forever. I forgot about that. But hey, if you don't like the Indy 500, if you never watched the Indy 500, it's great. These cars are going 200, 300 miles, 200 miles an hour around in this circle. It's very tight, very exciting. I'm going to be throwing it on once I get off of this. And then you have the, what's it called? CocaCola 600 later today. NASCAR going live at 3 o'clock. We'll dive into that a little bit. Let's go live here, see if they have any racing. Here we go. All locked up right now. But yeah, Scott Dixon looks to still be up there. Alex Polivo, Laughlin. Not too shabby at all. With that, yeah, Indy 500 today. Indy 500 is going on right now. Always enjoyable to watch. It's a good day for racing, especially since we have the Coca-Cola 600 today. I mean, let's go ahead and handicap that a little bit before we talk about the epic Game 7 that is going to be tonight. This one's going to be at Charlotte Motor Speedway as we take a look at the poll. Take a look at the poll here. Looks like you got Hamlin starting at the 1 spot. Busch, Bell, Busch again. The Bushes. They're both in the top 5. Oh, yeah. Wow. Shout out to the Busch family for still getting it done. Walsh Jr., you got Reddick, Bowman, McDowell. Holy crap, where'd Logano? Wow, my boy, Joey Logano. He is one of the guys that I've been following the closest here on the NASCAR circuit. He's one of my favorite drivers. Won a race a couple weeks ago. The one that he did cannot come to me for the life of me. However, it was shout out. Of course, it was the one time I forgot to get my NASCAR bets in on time, so I didn't bet on him. It was terrible. But I will never miss that again. I did take some action on Logano to win this. Also, and probably the most degenerate bet I've made this weekend well, not this weekend because I'm in California. I made these on Friday before I came here, just in case anyone at the ADG is listening. I'm not doing this gambling stuff. I got all my pictures right. Anyway, Ryan Priest at plus 100,000. I put $2.51 on it to win $2,500. That's all right. That's dumb. That's dumb. Not going to hit. More than likely, he is going to figure out how to take a right turn. However, he is only 3 spots down from Logano. The Ford cars have been running really well this season, especially with this new generation of cars. Every manufacturer is still trying to work out, little tweaks here and there. Yeah, Ford could do good. I could see Ford having a really good day. Toyota's obviously been Toyota's been the best car in this NASCAR series. Ford is just, in my opinion, I think they're ahead of Chevy in the way that their cars are controlling, the way they're handling these tire blowouts and everything like that. These new cars are fun to watch. This next gen cars, these are fun to watch. I picked a good year to start watching the NASCAR. Let's go ahead and talk about the betting side of it, though. As those were my picks, but let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other action you can take, as you can do a nice head-to-head, so that you are only focusing on 4 drivers in the race, and it does, break it down a little bit, so that if you're, outright isn't in there, you can go ahead and get this. Caesars does this. I'm going to pull up DraftKings real quick, as DraftKings does post top 10s and top 5s, and that is kind of where you make more of your money in NASCAR if you follow it enough and can get into it. Let me go ahead and get to the sports book. They always make it hard to find. Motorsports, they categorize it as. That's the other problem with the sports books when you bet on NASCAR and stuff like that, is that these books name it all different stuff. Make it hard to find, and they make it hard to find because they aren't very confident in these. All of these are plus money. All of these are plus money. Every option right here is plus money, from top 5 all the way to the winner. Oh, they don't even have, oh no, they got top 10 here. Top 10. Yeah, you'll start to see a little bit more minus money because, you do have the better half of the pack that usually finishes there in the top 10, as you see right here. Kyle Busch is the minus 250. That's the longest to finish top 10. Pretty good value there on Chase Elliott at minus 165. Joey Logano, my boy, at minus 140. Stenhouse Jr., that's a guy who's been absolutely clicking lately. Plus 150 is not the worst odds for him to top 10. I haven't seen enough out of Bubba recently. I mean, Stenhouse, and then you can take the rest of the field for the top 10. I mean, you're going to get some plus money on that. However, let's get to top 10s and top 5s and top 3s. That's where the money's at. Obviously, the 3 favorites are going to be minus money. Besides those, you're looking at plus money everywhere else on the board. I'm going to take Logano for the top 5. Well, I took Logano for the top 5. You can see some good value there. Stenhouse Jr., like I said, he has been performing excellent. If you don't take him in the top 10, or you want to take him in the top 10 and you think he's going to do even better, you take him in the top 5. He's been a hell of a driver, performing really well. And there's my boy Ryan Pierce. I should have taken him at plus 6,000 just to top 10, but hey, crazier things have happened. That's why this is called Degenerate Takes and not regular takes. God, that was a bad joke. Really bad joke. But yeah, shout out NASCAR Indy 500 today. It's gonna be a hell of a race day. That's already started, so go ahead, strap on in as we get to talking about our nightcap for the evening. Game 7, NBA action. Boston Celtics, Miami Heat. In Miami, Celtics are a 3-point road favorite going into this game, 195 and a half. Whew. 195 and a half. Jeez, okay. Minus 143 on the money line for the Celtics. Not a long dog at plus 120. 3 points that I'm surprised we're not getting a hook there, especially with playoff game 7 action. Books usually want to, I would assume the books usually want to protect themselves in that situation. Let's see what the money's telling us today. Yeah, kind of expected. I mean, the Celtics have been. Can you say they've been the better team? Can you? Yeah, I guess. But also, they're not. I mean, hold on. Let's look at this series. Because Celtics defense. Don't get me wrong. They obviously have one of the best defenses in the league, and that's why they're here. However, Miami, I don't know what's really happened there. If they've just gone cold or what. Tyler Hero's still day to day. That sucks. Kyle Lowry, he came back last game. Shout out to him hitting the over 8.5. That was money. Plus 100. I mean, you're gonna give me that at plus 100. That's like putting the Yankees as an underdog. You just don't do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what separates. What's up? Oh, sorry. This is what separates the bettors from the public. This is what separates the degenerates from everyone else. This is what separates the men from the boys. All right. This is where you go ahead. You open your wallet. Again, not financial advice, not any of that. I'm a degenerate who loves talking into a microphone. My play of the day is Heat money line. Simple as that. You can touch the points. Go ahead. I do think that if they're hanging it at +3, take that. However, let me see something. Where is it? There we go. Let's look at that juices. I want to see what this book has the juice at. And you're going to give me +130 right there. -105 at +3. Book it. Book it. Book it. Book it. See you at the counter. Start counting the money now. Heat are going to come out on fire, put the Celtics away. And oh my God, do I get to see another video of Dave Portnoy crack today? That would be amazing. That would be amazing. That guy, though, has been whining and bitching more and more recently. And so just to have the Celtics go out too, that would be awesome. Heat money line, Heat +3. Ooh, 197 on the juice here. So that has moved from where we saw it on action. Yeah, give me that over. Going over. I think Jimmy Butler's going to have a day. Well, do I think Jimmy Butler's going to have a day? Let's talk about it, all right? What are we looking at same game parlay-wise? So you'll take the Heat +3 at -105, which is, if they're going to give that to you, go ahead, take it now because that line will move to 3.5, especially the way the money's moving. And it'll be in the Heat's favor. It'll go to +3.5. It won't go to 2.5. It won't go to 2.5, so keep it there. Double. Let's look at the Heat. Butler with the 195. Butler, I'm ready to get hurt again. 1 rebound short last time. I'm ready to get hurt again. Total points. What do we got? Have Bam go off. Lowry go off. So I just think everyone's going to go off tonight. This is Degenerate Takes. Let's have a Degenerate parlay. Welcome to the overs, everybody. And then you got to take the over in that case as well. You got a nice 6-leg parlay for +3,500 odds. I think the Heat are going to come out. This is going to be their big statement game, and it's going to set them up poorly for their matchup going into with the Warriors. It's unfortunate. However, Heat take this game. Warriors in. Yeah, Warriors probably winning in 5 or 6. Warriors in 5 or 6. But it's a great day of action. I'm not going to talk about baseball today because baseball on Sundays is just so unpredictable. It's rough. It really is. You have travel days. You really don't know what's going to happen. It could be a nice day for an underdogs parlay, but it's just not worth the time to try to handicap those games because you really don't know what's going on. With that being said, not going to talk about crypto today because that's in the gutter. Not in the gutter, just seeing a lot of sideways action, not too much to go on, not going on, not a lot of catalysts to talk about or anything like that. But with that being said, beautiful sunny Sunday. Sunday fun day.